am stronger, and I'll fight longer. I'll do what Mama never even did. A colored woman with few chances has to do what she must do. I will make my colored dreams come true. Well, I was born and raised in San Diego, California, which a lot of people don't know, but I moved to Indiana right before I started high school. I went to New Albany High School, where I think that's where I really fell in love with theater, and I'm proud of where I come from, but I definitely feel like I've come from a humble home. I came from a single parent home where it wasn't always extremely convenient for me to get to rehearsals or get to shows. I didn't always have money to go see a show in New York. I actually just went to New York for the first time this past year just because things like that weren't handed to me. I'm not financially fortunate, but I've overcome those things by just sticking to my guns and doing what I love to do and not allowing that to hold me back. George Penny, the director here, actually wrote me a letter after he saw me in a show and encouraged me to audition for the program here, and I did, and I got in, and even when I got the letter, I was excited, but I wasn't sure what it really meant, so I kind of just dove into it, just taking a chance, kind of.
In the dance audition part of it, I gave a combination, and I was just fascinated. She really wasn't doing the choreography correctly, but she embraced it and made it totally her own. And it was quite fabulous. And that's what I like about her, too, with this whole process, is that she'll take everything and she'll make it her own, put her stamp on it, and take it forward. And I think, too, I'm just really looking forward to seeing what happens in the future with her and where she's, because I know she'll be going somewhere.
I feel like my instrument as an actress, a singer, and a dancer, musical theater performer, I've grown so much. I knew that I loved performing, but they have really pulled out, I feel like, all of my potential. They have really taken time to make sure that I was prepared for the real world. And once you're in it, you're fighting for what you really want, it's a whole different game. I think 80% of the time it's a no when you get out into the city. It's always hard to hear no, and it's always hard to be rejected. You move on. And outside of school, yeah, I've had that big no. I've had that, oh, thank you. Me and my mom scraped up all the money in our pockets, and I bought a ticket to go to New York after I sent them a tape, and they said they liked me and wanted to see me. And I mean, it was a sacrifice to get that money. We were calling aunts and uncles, like, do you have 20 bucks? We're trying to get Charnette a plane ticket, this amazing opportunity for her. So I went to New York by myself for the very first time. Got lost, got in a taxi, got lost again, finally found the place. Went in, had my audition, I thought I nailed it. And he came out and he said, he tapped me on my leg or whatever and said, thank you so much, Charnette. And he walked away. And I did not expect that to happen, because the girl before me, I was like, I got this. And the girl after that was like, I got this. You know that feeling? And they just told me thank you. And I was just heartbroken, because I was in New York, and I didn't know anybody. I didn't even know what I was going to do. I was stunned. And it hurt. It hurt to be told no and to have worked so hard to get there. This business that I'm going into isn't always going to be fair. It's just not fair. I think it's a little twisted, but I think if you love something, it's worth it. You take the good, the bad, the ugly, the fair, and the not so fair. I see myself working on Broadway. I think if you get into this and that's not your goal, then get over. I want to make it to the top, and even if it's just for a second. I get joy out of it. It's, like I said, it's just a great way to give back. I can go out there and give them a good show and make them laugh, make them cry, make them feel something. And I think that's really important if you have a gift to share it. And that's what theater means to me. It's a chance for me to give back.